Okay, hey guys, we're with Bill and Audrey. We're down here in Sirocco. Oh, what's the full community?
Sirocco and Pine Creek.
In Pine Creek. It's beautiful.
Southwest Calgary.
Southwest Calgary. Bill and Audrey. Audrey does not want to be on camera, so Bill is going to be the movie star today.
Yeah.
Now, Bill and Audrey came to us. Do you remember all the way back then? It was 8 years ago, roughly.
Mm-hmm.
You came to us and you wanted to buy rental properties.
We did, yeah.
And the whole purpose was to make money for your retirement.
Correct. We wanted to park our money in real estate rather than putting it into like the stock market and things like that, because real estate you can handle.
Yeah.
You know, stock market is out of my control.
And I don't remember the story, but did you refinance the family home to pull money out and then go buy the rental properties we bought you? I can't remember what happened there.
Yeah, we pulled money out of our family home and we bought our first property.
Yeah.
And then we bought the second property. And first property was in Acadia,
yeah.
And the next one was in Cedar Brae.
And they were both legally suited properties.
Yeah, that's what we were looking for. Because remember, we looked at things like was it in not Martindale?
Queensland or somewhere down there?
Yeah.
Mayland Heights. Yeah, we're looking around the place.
We looked at a few different areas, but Acadia and Cedar Brae were the best ones.
Yeah. And the goal for everybody out there was to make $150,000 per property. We actually set that goal in place to say, okay, well, when this happens, we'll take that money and we'll do something else with it.
We had a 5-year plan. It kind of went out to 7 years because, you know, market and that kind of thing, but that was fine too. And then when everything started to go up and up and up, you know, we sold and we made a good profit on each one, enough to buy this development.
Yeah, so you beat those goals. And do you remember from the 4 suites that you had, were they cash flowing roughly per month, or was it break even, or what was it?
We made on those ones. I wasn't greedy on the things there. So because I had good tenants, I had tenants in there with me for almost 7 years on all the properties.
Yeah.
So I basically made about $500 on each property a month.
Nice.
So that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Paid all the bills, paid all the repairs and that kind of stuff that I had to do. And with the tenants I had, I never had to put any real money into the place, like to renovate it, to bring it up to speed.
Yeah.
And it worked out good.
It did its job. We beat the goal that you wanted to make.
And, absolutely.
And Tim and I were with both of you through the whole process. We sold both of those properties, probably 6 months apart or something like that. We sold the first one.
We sold the first. Acadia went really fast.
Yeah.
The Cedar Brae one.
It took a little while.
It took a little while because the property needed a little bit of work at that time.
Yeah.
You know, but we still sold it for the price that we wanted.
Yeah.
And so that was good.
And then Tim and I just sold your family home. Yeah. How long did you guys live there for?
26 years.
Wow, 26 years. And I know you had a lot of stuff. Tim and I came.
We did.
And you actually got out of that one in the end. And now tell us about what you've bought down here and why you've bought it.
Well, what we did, we were looking, when we decided to sell our properties, we had to make the decision, did we want to buy more rental properties or did we want to buy a family home? And we did looking for bungalows.
Yeah. But
they were like $1 million plus.
Right.
You know, to buy a new one.
Yeah.
And so we decided, well, Audrey found, actually she was reading the paper and she found this one. They were just listed.
Yeah.
They just opened up this area and they were duplexes. And we thought, well, I don't know about a duplex, but when we looked at them, we thought, well, we have enough money to buy both halves and then we could rent the other one out. So there's another 5-year plan in the works here.
Yeah.
So we bought this as our family home and the next door we were renting it out.
Yeah, and you have the basement suites as well.
Yeah, these are all legalized suites. So it was an option you can get through the builder. So we decided to legalize the suites. They're separate utilities, separate entrances, all self-contained, and they're good. So these properties have no maintenance for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
You know, there's going to be no roofing done unless a hailstorm happens.
Right.
But there's no yard work. It's all taken care of. It's perfect.
Yeah, Tim and I just got the tour. They're stunning, as you can see behind us. Beautiful kitchen, well-appointed, spacious, and a beautiful community, well laid out.
Like this whole community here now, they have ponds, they've got soccer fields, they got walking trails, and you're close to shopping here. Like at 10 minutes in either direction, you get your superstores, you get your home hardwares, you get your shoppers, everything. So it's a really nice community.
Yeah, and Bill, just for people that are out there following Tim and myself on YouTube or wherever they follow us, we've realized there's people in different age brackets. Someone like yourself, what advice can you give people out there starting investing when you did? I mean, you probably owned properties before, but when you met us, we had a goal. We achieved those goals. Yeah. What can you tell people out there that want to do something like you've just pulled off?
Well, when we first looked at it, we didn't look at new builds. We looked at existing homes in neighborhoods, and you guys were instrumental in that, of picking the right neighborhoods, because there was properties that were better than the ones that we bought, but they wouldn't go up in price. Right. They sort of stayed there all the time, like up in the Northeast and that sort of thing. But when we found these properties like in Acadia and Cedar Brae, they just went up and up and up. Yeah. So that was the bonus with you guys finding us the right areas. And then after, like I say, we decided to park our money in real estate rather than putting it into stock markets or some other venture, because real estate is the best. It's always going to go up. As a matter of fact, when we bought this property here, we had friends that have just sold their business and they wanted to move to Costa Rica. Right. So they didn't know what to do with their money. Yeah. And I says, well, why don't you buy one of these? Yeah. So what they did is they bought the next one beside us. They did the same thing. They bought both half the duplex, park their money there, and go right there. Well, I hope you guys get to go to Costa Rica too now. Well, I told them, I says, well, you better have a nice spot for us to come and stay, right? Yeah. And that was the goal with this property, that you don't have to do any work. It's low maintenance, and you guys could take off whenever you want to take off. Because our other ones in Acadia and Cedar Brae had yards. Yeah. And detached garages, so you needed roofs and you needed somebody to take care of the yard and all that kind of thing. Yeah. And which was a concern, because if they didn't take care of the yard, it's going to get destroyed. But like I say, we weren't we weren't in the it was a long-term investment for us, so we weren't in the short game to try to get as much money as you can out of that thing. So I had tenants in there for years that took care of the grass, even better than I did. Yeah, right. So it was good. No, so for everybody out there, it doesn't matter what age you're at, if you have a goal, Bill's simply explained that real estate can get you there. Yeah, and it's good. And I never hired a property manager. I just did it myself. Yeah, and it's just, you got a feel for things, but if you're got the wherewithal, it's a great investment. It's a great way to, like I say, park your cash. Yeah. Build it up over the if you have a 5-year plan, the way it goes. Like I say, ours turned into 7. But and you were cash flowing. The mortgages were getting paid down. Yep. Even when the market was soft there, because initially we wanted to pull it off in 3 or 4 years, and we had to stretch it out because of the market. That's right. And everybody out there has to understand, we don't control that, but what we do control is giving you support along the way and supporting your goal, and then seeing it today, it's eye-opening for us, Tim and myself. It paid off quite a bit, and we're really happy with the way things worked out. Yeah. We made enough money to buy this property here, and now we're set. Yeah. Away we go. That's awesome. So for everybody out there, if it's your first time on Crew TV, simply subscribe below, hit the bell so you see our next videos. And if you want to do what Bill and Audrey have just pulled off, give us a call. Our numbers are below. Yeah, you can't go wrong with these two guys.